What's going on, Pisces? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having an amazing week so far. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, shares, your donations. Your support really does mean a lot to me, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. You are in for an amazing journey. Now, the theme of this monthly spread this week is going to be self-growth and all the ways that you can embody the best versions of yourself, Pisces. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force a reading on a situation, okay? So with all that being said, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Gems are feeling good, just good vibrations all around here. Now with this spread, I'm going to be pulling 10 cards, and I'll be doing clarifications as need be. And of course, a good old surprise card at the end there, Pisces, so don't you panic. And in case y'all were curious, I'm using the Astro Matrix Tarot deck. And I have a link for this deck and other decks that I like using down in the description box below. So definitely check that out if you're interested. But let's go ahead and get into your first card here, which is going to represent the past. So, Higher Self, where has Pisces been in the past? Let's see what you've been working with so far, Pisces. See how this journey has treated you. Oh, Pisces. You got the Justice card in reverse here. And I feel like with this popping up, maybe we're at this place of just things have been, maybe something's kind of thrown you off kilter here, and take this as it resonates too, Pisces. Oh, here's another little Pisces here. Hey, baby. But take this as it resonates. Could also be that maybe we've had some law stuff that need to get taken care of here. Maybe we're going through maybe some marriage stuff, divorce things, however that's looking like. Definitely won't resonate with everyone here. But either way, Pisces, I feel like there's been something's happened here, and now that effect is coming into place here. Things are kind of balancing out, however that looks like for you here. So whatever is going on in the past here, what's happened has happened, and all we can do is keep moving forward. You got to everything will kind of the universe is going to adjust as in kind. So if we, and I say that too to say, like, if we feel like maybe we've been wronged in some kind of sense, maybe someone's maybe kind of did you dirty, possibly, don't go out seeking revenge, Pisces. You got Mars in retrograde, Mercury just went in retrograde. It's just tricky time for that kind of stuff here. And trust too that you can't serve up karma. The universe is going to work that all out here. So you just focus your energy on your mission there, keeping that train moving. And let's not dwell on this thing any longer. Let's move forward and see where this is taking you, Pisces. So the second card is going to be your present self. So Higher Self, where's Pisces at currently on their journey here? Let's see, we've been dealing with a little imbalance there. Maybe waiting some justice. Let's see what's going on. Interesting. You got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse here, which makes me think that nothing's been going on. but more so in the sense that, like, I feel like maybe progress has stopped, and whatever that looks like. Maybe we've been maybe we're waiting for, maybe we got some verdicts of stuff that we're waiting on this, like, whatever this justice situation is, maybe for some others, maybe we're trying to pitch like a new idea for something, maybe we're trying to start up a new business or something along those lines, maybe this could, take this as it applies, we could even be trying to, like, do something where we're trying to, I don't know, maybe even like start a new workout routine, whatever that looks like for you, Pisces. I feel like right now, that motivation has halted. Something has prevented any kind of momentum here, because the Knight of Pentacles normally he's considered one of the slowest kind of moving of the knights, so you already got that. But then now that things have just kind of, like, I feel like just really come to a halt here, and I feel like it's just from maybe something that we just haven't been feeling motivated, maybe just like there's just been going on, a lot's been going on with life, but You know, Pisces, don't let whatever this is, you know, kind of keep you down or keep you stagnated. You know, deal with this stuff here. Because the thing with the Knight of Pentacles, you know, this is Taurus's card here. You know, we got to get right back up on that horse. You know, it's about that perseverance. So, you know, once we kind of got the reins on this thing here, Pisces, you know, let's see if we can get that momentum back here. You know, and again, because with this earth energy, you know, be practical with this stuff here. You know your situation better than anybody. You know, definitely navigate that stuff out here. But let's get to your next card here, which is going to represent your higher self and how you can get to your higher self. So, higher self. I've done this a couple times. It's like, how many times can I say that in a go here? But let's see what's going on. How Pisces can embody just like the best version of themselves. Let's see how we get to your higher self, Pisces. Nice. Look at you. You got the Ten of Cups here, Pisces. Go get it. And you know what, too, when I was talking about taking action, this is Mars and Pisces here. So go get that thing, Pisces. You know, this is about, I love that. Go get it, Pisces. I don't even know what else to say to that. You know, and you know, I feel like this too, you know, with this energy, the Ten of Cups, you know, it's about like, however, like this happy family, you know, kind of looks like for you here too. You know, I feel like maybe sometimes, you know, maybe what's been kind of halting you or, you know, maybe kind of preventing this thing is that maybe we're kind of thinking about a more traditional sense of what like this happiness or this fulfillment kind of looks like for you, Pisces. You know, I feel like, you know, I feel like with this thing, you know, what's going on here, you know, whatever has stopped you, whatever has stopped you here, Pisces, I feel like it's about, you know, when we start taking that action towards whatever this is, you know, towards this betterment of yourself here, you're going to embody this Ten of Cups, you know, this sense of happiness, fulfillment, all of that things are going to come into place. But it is going to be a matter of taking action. You know, if we kind of if we let whatever has happened in the past kind of keep you halted here, then we're just going to be looking at this happiness in the distance here and wondering why everybody else is getting it as opposed to, you know, you going out and getting yours too, Pisces, as well. But let's get a little bit more on that. Higher self, can we clarify the Ten of Cups, please? Because yeah, let's see what else we got in here. You got the Ace of Swords in reverse here, Pisces. And so yeah, I feel like with this thing, you know, it's all, I feel like, and I know this is going to be, this is not going to be like the in-depth answer that you might be looking for, but I feel like it's this understanding from this whole journey is, or whatever you're trying to get out of this next level up here, this Ten of Cups here, I really do feel like it's all going to come from taking that action. You know, right now we may be feeling kind of lost here. Maybe we've, I don't want to say like you've been aimless per se, but maybe we've been just kind of been looking for signs or something for that, just to show us that we're going in the right direction for this Ten of Cups here. So I feel like it's just going to be one of those things. Just trust your gut at the end of the day. You know, you got to follow your instincts. You know, follow what you think fulfills you there, and then trust that, you know, that everything is going to fall into place here, and that this clarity, this Ace of Swords is going to come, and this Ten of Cups is going to come here, Pisces. So I dig that. Let's get to your fourth card here, which is going to represent some challenges. You know, that's let's get some clarity. Let's see if we can kind of get eyes on what might be getting in your way, Pisces. Flip this sword upright. So, higher self, what are some challenges that Pisces might be facing at this time? Let's see what could be kind of preventing their growth at this time. Let's see what's going on here, Pisces. Okay. You got the Page of Swords here. And so I feel like with this, you know, we just, I feel like it's like getting an understanding of whatever, really of kind of whatever makes you happy here, Pisces. You know, really kind of, because with the Page of Swords, you know, I feel like the Page of Swords is the type that's like, they're going out there with that quest for knowledge. You know, they're out there seeking their Ace of Swords here. And you know, this figure is just kind of keeping open, you know, he's got a sword here ready to defend here. You know, it's like we're not I'm not getting like, you know, the Page of Swords is not impressionable per se, but it's definitely just more so like there's a curiosity there that the Page of Swords has. And I feel like we're going to have to go at this thing, you know, find your Ten of Cups. You're going to have to go at it with that curiosity, you know, that, you know, really get intrigued by, and what in Pisces, that's super interesting. You know, what insight, you know, what makes you happy here, that should definitely get you geeked up and get you inspired, you know, really want to journey down this thing here. And keep in mind too, you know, this is, this guy here, two things to keep in mind. This isn't a gender specific reading, so we are all this page in the scenario here. But second thing, you know, this person's got a little bit of earth in his chart and a little bit of air in his chart. And I feel like it's about, you know, taking all of those ideas, you know, that taking that air energy, you know, whatever, think about this thing, you know, really feel what you want to do, you know, get a plan and then figure out how you can ground that stuff in the reality here, you know, tap into that power that you have. You know, that's Pisces superpower, you know, that duality, considering, you know, you're oscillating between the spiritual and the material realm here too. So I'm going to keep that there. Hopefully that made sense, you know, but I do feel like that it's just going to be, we're going to have to do some do some soul searching, you know, really kind of figure out what that is, Pisces. But let's get to your fifth card here, which is going to be some environmental influences. So higher self, what are some environmental influences that Pisces might be dealing with at this time? Let's see what maybe some outside forces that we're working with. Nice. I tell you what, King of Wands has been just popping up left and right here. And I feel like, you know, that there's with this energy here, you know, it's kind of like what I was talking about with this page here, you know, getting a game plan, you know, figuring out, you know, what it is that you want here. And again, Pisces, taking that action here, because I don't know if I had mentioned, you know, Ten of Cups is Mars and Pisces, you know, it's Mars is asking you to take action, Pisces, you know, and I know I've said this, but again, to be practical with this energy as well, because the King of Wands, he's very efficient with his energy here. He's got a lot of fire that he's going to be bringing here. He's got fire in his chart for days, and you know he's got to be mindful with this energy here. And so I feel like, you know, with this stuff here, you know, I feel like with when it talks about your environmental influences, you know, I feel like this King of Wands is asking us to, or is asking you to, I'm living through you, Pisces, is asking us to get it so that what we're feeling internally is reflected on our outside, if that makes sense. Like making like a vision board, for example, you know, posting like maybe little, I used to have a friend a while back that I used to work with at this restaurant, and he would have these he'd have these sticky notes just like randomly on his bathroom mirror, just like you know, things of like, I'm gonna do X in a day, you know, some might have been some motivational things, other might have been some goals he was trying to hit, you know. I personally like, you know, writing in a notebook, you know. I got other friends, they'll take stuff and copy paste stuff on like a Word document, make pictures, you know, however that's looking like for you, Pisces. But I feel like maybe maybe we need some extra motivation, you know. You need to have that thing in your face every day, just like, you know, this has been the running joke. Take a picture of the King of Wands and of your happiness here too, this Ten of Cups here, and let that be your motivator. You know, we're trying to get to this. This is where our end game is, where we're trying to get to here. So that might be too, because sometimes, you know, I feel like if we put that stuff in our face as well, that's a good motivator, you know, something that is just constantly on your mind here. So just something to play around with, Pisces, you know, make that work for you. Let's get to your sixth card here, which is going to represent some personal issues. So higher self, what are some personal issues, maybe some fears, anxieties, insecurities that Pisces might be working with at this time? You know, let's see what's going on here. Okay. You got the Page of Pentacles here. And I feel like it's, Pisces, the theme is just put one foot in front of the other. We just start taking action, because that's what the Page of Pentacles is about. I'm not sure, maybe if we're worried with whatever this thing is, maybe, with leveling up, maybe we're thinking about, well, crap, that's going to require more responsibilities, it's going to require more of you. And yeah, it's going to require more of you, Pisces. You just don't boss up and then you don't get to coast. It's for that refinement. And, keeping that, not letting that be like a daunting type of thing. Look at it with that anticipation, because that's what this chick's doing. She's looking at this pentacle here. She is ecstatic for the opportunities that are going to come from this thing here. And keep in mind too, this little goat over here in the corner here, that's supposed to represent Capricorn energy here. And it's going to take some work to get this stuff here. But you remember how I was talking about bringing that stuff from the dream realm and manifesting that on the ground? Who better to do that than Pisces? You Pisces, one, and Capricorn energy. So you two, if you manage to get those two energies to work together, Pisces, there's nothing you can't do. So yeah, let's keep that moving. There's nothing being insecure about. You got this thing. Let's get to your 7th card here, which is what you feel like you should do at this time. So, higher self, what is it that Pisces feel like they should do at this time? Let's see what your Pisces sense might be telling you should do. Let's see what's going on here, Pisces. Interesting. You got the 9 of Pentacles here. And so I feel like with this, and I know how this is going to sound, but stay with me. I'm all for money. We gotta make our resources. We have bills we need to pay. We got all the things that we need to do, whatever. But I feel like what you should do, or what you feel like you should do, is focus on whatever is focusing on the happiness. I feel like it's more than the money in this instance here. And it's not to disregard, that we have some other responsibilities that you do. But if you're in a place where you're already financially stable, if you got this stuff here and you got like some days, whenever your days off are, explore this thing here. There's something that I feel like is being called out for you to go get more from this thing. You can have this 9 of Pentacles stability and still get your 10 of Cups fulfillment. Like, why not get the best of all this stuff here? Why work for money to pay for somebody else's happiness? You know what I mean? But you can, that's just what we're feeling like what we should do. Maybe we feel like it's about time to take action. But let me get a little bit more on that 9 of Pentacles. Let's just get a touch more. I feel like I forgot who else. I think Gemini had a similar, something's up with the dual signs here, but Gemini had something similar going on there. Yep. Check this out, Pisces. We got the Tower here. And so, and that was to clarify this. If I didn't mention, I just started just shuffling. But with the Tower coming up here, Pisces, I feel like it's going to be one of those things that if we're focused on, if we're too focused on this thing, I feel like, take this as it resonates, Pisces. But I feel like if we're too focused on the material things right now and not focus on what fulfills us here as well, that's going to lead to a Tower moment. It's going to lead to, because eventually, you're not going to look back on life, let's say, however long down the lines and think like, man, I wish I would have worked more. And I know this is kind of sounding like what I kind of said for the business spreads, but it still applies. We can, however self-growth is looking like for you, Pisces, if we want to make sure that you're working with, because that's how your foundation is here. If this is your foundation is happiness, then everything else, work, love, all of that is going to fall into place here. But again, if we're focused on, if our foundation is kind of rocky, or we're like compromising or something like that, it's going to be a very uncomfortable Tower here. But I'll leave that there. Hopefully that makes sense. But that's like what you subconsciously kind of feel like you should do. But let's get to your 8th card, which is what you want to do. Because, no one, and you're in the safest space here. I wouldn't tell you what to do. So let's see what you want to do with this energy, Pisces. Higher self, what is it that Pisces wants to do with this energy at this time? Let's see. Nice. And I'm with that, Pisces, definitely. You got the Hermit here. Sit with that. Figure this thing out here, because I feel like this, whatever this, because I even thought that was a little extreme that this Tower kind of popped up here. I feel like this is something that this is within your control here, Pisces, in the sense that it's just like, it's just about taking that action here, but we got to figure out what, not even where you want to go, and what is it that you want to do with it. You know what I mean, Pisces? You know, I feel like this Ten of Cups. You know what I'm going to do? I did this for like Taurus and Cancer here. We're going to set this Ten of Cups up here so that we just got eyes on it for the rest of the reading here, because this is your name of the game here. Maybe not. Close enough, Pisces. But all that to say, Hermit, definitely be with this thing, because, you know, at some point, you know, we really don't have control over Tower moments per se, but at least I feel like depending on where your head's at, you can control the severity of how this tower is going, how this tower affects you, if that makes sense. So let's get to your 9th card here, which is going to represent some lessons. So, higher self, what are some lessons that Pisces could get from, might be able to get from this thing? Let's see what little nuggets of wisdom we might have buried in all this word salad. Ooh! You got the King of Swords in reverse here. And I feel like with this popping up, you know, the lesson is just get eyes on this thing. Get an understanding of yourself, of your Ten of Cups over here. Because, you know, there's a boss underneath all this energy here, Pisces. But it's just you gotta go out and claim it. You know, the ball at this point. The ball's in your court. You know that, it's once you start taking those steps there, I feel like all of this stuff is going to start making sense. You know, everything is just going to kind of fall into place, and there's going to be a relief, you know, from all this stuff here, you know, that you didn't just go through this experience just because here. But it's going to be one of those things, you know, we got to, just like with this King of Swords, you know, the sword over here in his right hand is supposed to represent like his, you know, how he thinks, you know, how he analyzes things in the physical world here, and then on his left hand here is an empty hand, because that's where his intuition's at. And I feel like we need to find that balance, you know, really kind of just get an idea of this thing, Pisces. You know, I feel like that's really your main theme here. But let's get your last card here, which is going to be some advice. So, higher self, what is some advice that we have for Pisces? Let's see, what are some closing thoughts on this thing here? Interesting. You got the Three of Pentacles here, Pisces. And so I feel like some advice, you know, maybe if we got to, you know, let's switch back over. Because I feel like with this, you know, maybe this could be, I don't want to say we should find someone who could maybe help motivate us, because I feel like we want to get to this place where we motivate ourselves, Pisces. But maybe something that might kind of help this thing along per se is maybe to have like get a buddy in this thing. You know, maybe have it to where it's like, okay, you can sit down together with this friend, you know, it's like we're gonna make our vision board, you know, I want to be at this place and I want to be at this place, and then you can kind of like, you can go do your thing, check back in a month, and then you can like kind of play around with that, Pisces, you know, like, I feel like anything that can get you just getting in that direction, you know, because that's what I feel like, you know, like your higher self just wants to give you just like a little like push, and then everything is going to start making more sense here. But again, you know, that's something, that's just like maybe one option, you know, find someone who wants to who's trying to level up with you, Pisces, and then just make it just like make it an experience, make it a game, you know, have fun with it, you know, life doesn't have to be all serious and all this stuff. We can have fun in this journey too. So obviously, you know, because happiness, that's the name of the game. That's what we're trying to get to here, Pisces. So I'll leave that there. I hope that made sense. You know, I'm and it's probably shameless, but I'm blaming Mercury retrograde, or at least until I get settled in. You know, we're still, when I'm recording this, it's like it's still fresh, and we're a couple days in it, so I'm just like, okay, head's almost on straight. So hang with me there, Pisces. But if you like this thing and you hung through that cyclone I threw at you, give this a thumbs up. Share this thing if you know someone who might be going through this thing. Let's raise that vibration, Soul Tribe. Hit subscribe, hit that bell button. You'll get notified when I release videos each week. I'm all up on Facebook. And then lastly, if you have any Cancer in your chart, or maybe these people you're partnering up with, maybe you're dealing with the Cancer, you got to figure out how we tick, because man, come check out the Chariot and Friends. You know, I post videos there Monday through Friday. We discuss lunar shenanigans. It's just a big old party over there, Pisces, and all that housekeeping down in the description box below. But let's get your surprise card here so I can get you out of here. Look at you, King of Cups for the win, and that's your card, Pisces. Go. I don't know what to tell you with that, Pisces. This is what's waiting for you at the end of this journey here. You sitting on your throne like a pimp, because. Think about this too with the King of Cups. Let's be serious for a second. With the King of Cups, he's throned on an ocean, you know, and there's a lot going on in the ocean. Just like it kind of felt like this reading, I might have been doing a lot. There might have been a lot going on. That's what he's throned on, Pisces. And when things are going down, it's not about getting caught up in this stuff here. The King of Cups, he's got a little air, and he's got a little air, and he's got a little water in his chart. He analyzes. Very, very he'll start off very King of Swords. You know, we're analyzing. Look at this. You got all the 3 kings. Okay, hold on. I was about to get in. You got, what were we talking about? King of Cups. He sees all this chaos. See, I almost got lost in it. All the stuff that's going on in the ocean. He doesn't attach to it. Don't follow my example. Follow your example and analyze that stuff. Take the wisdom from all these things, and then go apply it. You know, keep it moving. You know, to keep let that wash over you, and just like keep growing, Pisces. You know, because this is a strong end here for you here, and I feel like there's something underneath here that's waiting for you to. You got big energy here, Pisces. You got a lot of people here, so. I'm going to leave it there because I hope that makes sense. You know, I feel like that. Don't let this overwhelm you like it obviously is overwhelming me. You know, work with the energy, Pisces, and with time, all that clarity is going to come through. This is all this stuff is going to make sense in the long run here. So. Let's just keep that drive. Let's keep that momentum going. So I'm going to leave this there because, yeah, you're my last reading, and I tell you, I've been serving up word salad hot and fresh. So the salad bar is closed, Pisces. Stay safe out there, and you keep raising that vibration. And I will catch you on the next one later.